On this Feast of Pentecost, it serves to talk about, there are some pretty common images that are often used, and we heard about a couple of them in the readings. The Spirit is often envisioned like fire, tongues of fire in the reading we heard, or a strong driving wind. With the Spirit, both of these particular images, it's all about power. This intense power, a dynamic energy that brings energy to those who receive it. And these are true images for the Holy Spirit. But as I was preparing for this particular weekend, another image that the church fathers often use when talking about the Holy Spirit is a gentle rain. And I'm going, come on, where's the power? Where's the energy? But they go on and they say, no, wait a minute. Think about this. When the gentle rain falls to the earth, every living creature benefits in its own unique way. The plants absorb that water, green up, bear fruit, flower, all in their own uniqueness. The animals, as the water collects in the rivers, the lakes, the streams, the ocean, they benefit. We as humans draw that water and, you can imagine a glass of it right now. And in all of the cases, every unique living being, plant or animal, it is unique, but the water keeps its same sense. It's still water, H2O, only it's found its way into a plant or into an animal, into a human being. But it's the encounter. Water gives life. That water gives everything its own unique, individual, precious gift of life. Same is true for the Holy Spirit. That the Spirit comes into our world and uniquely touches our hearts and blesses us. We're all different. We all look different. We have different gifts and talents. But when the Holy Spirit comes into our hearts, it changes us. And it brings to life in us these qualities we heard in Galatians, the fruits of the Spirit. We become more loving, joyful, peaceful, patient. That these gifts of the Spirit, when the Spirit comes into our hearts, it enlivens us, it nourishes us, it renews us. And in renewing our hearts, they come alive in new ways. We grow because of the power of the Holy Spirit. A gentle rain that nourishes our hearts. And you've had those experiences. I know I have. When we've had those moments of grace where we've encountered God's presence and something in us opens up. Whether it's a sense of love, a sense of peace, a profound moment of beauty, a profound moment of gratitude, thankfulness, where we recognize God's hand is in this. That's the power of the Spirit in our hearts. Okay, that's one very clear way in which the Spirit touches each one of us uniquely in a special way. But there's a second dimension to this notion of the rain coming to the earth. Anybody who knows anything about this web of the living world, an ecosystem, knows that everything is interdependent. It's all connected. That the grass out there, it holds the roots into the soil, keeps things from eroding, which allows animals and plants to derive strength from the landscape. The trees that bear fruit for the birds of the sky. The animals themselves that form a circle of life where certain animals become food for others. And completing that interwoven, interconnected relationship. Every living thing is tied together. Nourished by the water, but they rely on and lean on each other. Same is true with us. We can't do this alone. We're not supposed to do it alone. God calls us into community. You are my brother and my sister and my neighbor and my friend. We lean on each other. We rely on each other. We work together. And the power of the Spirit, you think of all those fruits of the Spirit again, are meant to, by definition, build our relationship. Love, so we can love each other. Joy, in the interactions we have with each other. Peace, in how our life brings peace to another. Patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, they all are meant to be lived with others. That the power of the Spirit isn't just something for each one of us like we're our own little bubble. The power of the Spirit is meant to connect us. That the power of the Spirit is, to be very specific, a power that unites us. Folks, with that in mind, I'd like to give us all a diagnostic tool as we go out into this coming week. If we want to know if the Spirit is present in our lives, if you really want just a quick thumbnail sketch, just ask this question: where do I see unity in my life? We are as strong as we are united. We are as weak as we are divided. We can start in our homes. Are we united as family? We can look at work. Are we united with our colleagues and coworkers? We can talk about our neighbors, extended family, people that are a part of our lives in passing, people within our church community. Wherever we see unity, wherever those connections are strong, I would recommend that we build and put our energy there. That wherever there are people that we count on and trust and lean on and rely on, people that we have that sense of love and joy and peace, we put energy to that. We build on that. We strengthen that because that's from God. That's a sign of the Spirit. Build on that. Because that diagnostic also works that where we see an absence of unity, where there are gaps, either where we say, something's broken, or this could be better, or this is wounded, this is fragile, then that gives us a chance to say, that's where I need God's help. And if we look at a situation, we say, it's bigger than me. I can't do it. I can't do it by myself. The prayer is simple. Come, Holy Spirit. If I'm looking at something in my life right now and it's not good, it needs help, this is exactly the time where we get on our knees and we say, come, Holy Spirit, heal this, help this, strengthen that. Lord, I can't do this by myself. I need your healing, renewing, strengthening power. And I need it in this part in my life. Because this part of my life, Lord, does not have that unity. This part in my life, Lord, needs your help. Come, Holy Spirit. Renew my heart. Renew my relationships. Renew the face of the earth. Renew with a power, a gentle, healing touch that will bring a peace that only you can give. Folks, when we go out the door and we engage in our life, we keep an eye to unity, and we build on it with the grace and strength of the Spirit. And if we see gaps, if we see weakness, if we see frailty or woundedness or harm, that's exactly when we call upon the Spirit to strengthen our hearts and the hearts of those around us. Come, Holy Spirit, and renew the face of the earth. God bless you all.